Well, it can be a very tough, emotional time for parents with kids getting ready to start college. A whole new chapter, and of course, with that chapter, the worry can set in. Some freshmen can really struggle with life away from home for the first time. Todd Lidh, Dean of Faculty at Lees-McRae College in Banner Elk, North Carolina, is here with some advice for parents to help their kids during this transition. And Todd, it's great to have you on the show.
Great to be here.
Almost that time of year again. You said students are already starting to get moved in over there.
Our athletes have already started checking in. We have a few from the Tri-Cities area, actually. So it's a very exciting time. The campus is starting to come back to life.
And I can remember as a freshman getting my dorm all set up, and then there's that moment where your parents start to say goodbye, and it can be a little tough.
I have a feeling it's mixed emotions for both parties. Sometimes the students can't wait for their parents to leave, but there's also that reluctance. And the parents also, you know, they don't want to leave their children, but on the other hand, this is the sort of the next step. So it's exciting for everybody, filled with lots of emotions.
So I'm excited because you put together just some ideas to be thinking about, some things that parents can share with their kids. And you say the first thing is make connections on day one.
Sure. I mean, one of the things that people don't tend to think about is that all of the students who have arrived on campus are in the same boat. They don't know anybody else either. So I say the best thing you can do is just reach over and say, "Hi, my name's Todd."
Nice to meet you.
In your
I'm
classroom
Amy.
or your residence hall, and just introduce yourself. These are the people that can be your friends throughout college or maybe for the rest of your life. So start early and make those connections.
And you say it may seem awkward in the beginning, but they're probably wanting you to take that step anyway because they're looking for friends too.
Exactly. It's a sea of strangers, but make friends.
All right. And then you also say syllabus success.
Sure. Well, at the beginning of every class, and you're going to have a lot of classes when you start school, you get this document that's filled with all these dates where your assignments and tests and presentations and readings are due. So I suggest that you take all of your syllabi together and make a master calendar so that you can look at the whole semester and see when things will be due, because chances are, in fact, it's altogether likely, that you're going to have more than one thing due on a given week. And so if you can start to plan ahead, you won't get behind, you won't get nervous or distracted or anxious. You can reach out for help if you need it. There's tutoring services, things like that. But just make sure you can plan ahead by bringing all of your class schedules together.
Yeah, you got to be organized. That's key, isn't it?
That's not my strength, but I advise it anyway.
At least try to start that way. And then you say be financially smart.
Sure. Well, college is an investment.
Yeah.
So I say the first thing you should do is go to your financial aid office. You get a package of financial aid when you show up. But go see if there are other scholarships that you might be eligible for. There are Pell Grants, work-study opportunities, just anything that can help with the costs of college. And I also say take advantage of all of the resources and benefits that you get as a college student. A lot of colleges, are in towns where businesses offer discounts for students. So if you go out to a restaurant or a movie theater or a shopping center, you might be able to get 10, 20% off. And then take advantage of what you've already paid for, your meal plan and other services that are available on campus. So find out what those are, take full advantage of them because that's part of the college experience, but try to be financially smart. It can be easy to overspend, use a credit card, so minimize those expenses by taking advantage of all the resources.
That's a great one. And then take a walk.
It sounds really simple.
Just take a walk.
Yeah. I say get the campus map and then walk the sort of schedule of your classes so that you can see how far it is from your residence hall to your first class, to your second class, to the dining hall. That way you don't get lost or you're not running behind in those first couple of days where things can be really tense and unfamiliar. You might also bump into some other people, make some friends.
Yeah.
So it's a good way to just get familiar with the lay of the land. I mean, where I work, Banner Elk, it's a beautiful campus, but you still kind of want to know where everything is so you can be confident when you go from one place to the next place.
And the last thing you say is stay in touch. And as a parent, please stay in touch. When you get all acclimated, don't forget about us, right?
Well, there's so much going on. We have at Lees-McRae something going on every day for the first 4 or 5 weeks. So it can be overwhelming. You can get engaged, but you don't want to forget the people who sent you there. So it connects where you are to where you've been. It's really important to stay in touch.
All right. Well, Todd, some great information. Thank you so much. Come back and see us again. Okay?
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Some good stuff for parents getting ready to say goodbye to their kids and send them off to that next chapter. We're back with more of Daytime right after this.